How we doing, everybody? My name is Brandon and I want to welcome you back here to my channel, Smoking Flips. If you're new with us, I'm a part-time eBay reseller. I use this channel as a way to document my journey and to share some of my experience as a reseller with you. For today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the haul from the massive yard sales that we hit yesterday. We ended up with quite a truckload full, and I decided to split these videos up for the sake of time. Before we get into the haul video, I'm going to show you all the things that I've got shipping out today, and then we'll move straight into showing you the things that we bought today. Stick with me and I hope you enjoy it. So we got a few things going out today. First, I sold this Star Wars Episode 1 Jabba Glob, Jabba the Hutt, with some like Play-Doh type stuff. I picked that up as part of a Big Lot at an estate sale. Paid $6 per item on that stuff. This I sold for $13.99 because of the condition issues with the card. I disclosed all that in the listing, but $13.99 plus shipping, so I'm happy with that. Next up, I sold some Easton hot melt adhesive. It's like hot glue gun for arrows. Bought this in the same sporting goods pallet I talked about in the last video. About 5 cents into those. I sold that for $4.96 plus shipping. Next, I got this training knife made out of rubber for martial arts, law enforcement type training. I sold that for $9.99 with free shipping. I meant to sell that plus shipping, but I apparently clicked the wrong box on eBay, so I'm gonna have to eat that. I'm $2 into this, so I'm still gonna make a little bit of profit on it, but not as much as I intended on. So lesson learned for me. Next up, I've got this Vegan 500 Instapot cookbook. I picked that up as part of a Amazon pallet lot. It was down inside the pallet with a bunch of random stuff. I'm already well into the profit on that, so everything I'm selling still out of that pallet is nothing but profit. Sold this book for $11.20 with free shipping. That'll go medium mail at the $2.80 rate. And I sold this Francesca Banistelli On It CD as part of the same lot I talked about in the last video. This one I sold for $10. Took a best offer with free shipping, and it'll cost about $3.50 to ship. Next up, we sold this Gerber knife. It came on that sporting good lot where I bought the pallet. So I'm about 5 cents into this knife. Had it listed for $99 and took a best offer of $75 on that, so we're happy with that. And next we sold this Slim Saver broadband dampener for a bow. It came off the same sporting good pallet as well, so I'm about 5 cents into that item. We sold that for $14.25 with free shipping, and that'll ship at the 4-ounce rate, so it's going to cost about $3.80 to ship. So we're back from our day of garage selling. As you can see, it was a pretty successful day. I got a truck bed full, and we didn't get started until about 9:30 this morning on a Friday. So I'm pretty happy with all the things that we found. Some of the stuff you've already seen as I was buying it through the sales. I only carried 2 GoPro batteries out with me today, and I ran both of them completely dead before I was finished yard selling. So some of the stuff's going to be new. So we're going to go over everything now. Do sort of a haul video, and I'll tell you my thinking behind buying it, plus how much I expect to make on it. So the first thing we're going to look at today are all these sporting cards. I got some baseball, some basketball, some hockey, and some football cards. You can see they're all in here. Ordinarily for eBay, I would completely skip over these, would not purchase these, just because most of the time when you get them in these boxes like this, they've already been cherry picked through, and all the good cards are usually already taken out. The guy had these priced at $30 for the collection, which tells you he already cherry picked them out. But I have a guy locally that asked me to pick up any of these collections like this when I see them out, so I'll pick them up for him. I know he's going to buy them, and I know I'll make a profit. So that's the only reason I bought these. I did offer the guy $20 for it. He countered at $25, and then he threw in a pack of protective sheet things for a binder that was full of some more big name players. So I went ahead and took that. So $25 all here. and I'll sell it to my guy locally probably for $50, so I'll double my money. So the next thing I bought these lot of 9 AAA maps. There's Canada, France, Spain, Germany and the Czech Republic, the Caribbean, Italy, Scandinavia, planning map of Europe, and a Greece, Hungary, and the Adriatic coast. I'm not sure if these are really worth anything, but for $1 for the set of them, that's a little over 10 cents a piece, so couldn't turn that down. I'll take the risk. So at the sale that we went to, where I asked about the video games, and the person running the sale told me that they were already for sale on eBay, and that if I picked any titles out to let her know the title so she could take them off eBay. I pretty much decided at that point I wasn't going to make any money at that sale. I had driven about 30 minutes one way just to get to that sale because it looked really good on Facebook. So I decided to go ahead and spend a little bit of time and browse around at that sale. Found a couple things that I'll make some money off of, so the trip wasn't a total waste, but it wasn't anything close to a home run. So the first thing I picked up was this California Raisins thermos. Paid $2 for that. Looks brand new on the inside. The outside does look dirty, but it should clean up okay. Not really sure how much it's worth, but at that point I'd driven out there, so I was leaving with something. I do have quite the collection of California Raisin memorabilia, so worst case I'll lot it all together and auction it off that way, and I'll at least make my $2 back on that. Next thing I got at this sale, that's probably what I'll make my most money off of, were these 2 vintage Boy Scout hats. I need a little cleaning up, but I'll run them through the washer and those stains should come out. I have sold hats identical to this here recently, and I sold them between $15 and $20 a piece. So at $2 a piece all in, that pretty much paid for my gas getting out to that trip, plus a little bit for my time. Last thing I bought at that sale was this Captain Chris's Close Combat Training. That's a self-defense course on DVD. All the discs appear to be there, and I did check the discs and they all look clean, so list that up and hopefully make a couple dollars off of it. Only paid $1 for that, so it was worth the risk to me. So I had a sale that was directly next door to the sale where the eBay person was selling. There was a small garage sale set up, so I walked over to it. I picked up 2 VHS tapes there. One called If Dog Rabbit. Never really heard of that movie before, but picked it up anyway. And then another one I got was From Hell. I paid 50 cents a piece for these VHS tapes, and I'm pretty sure I'll at least make my money back. These were ones that I wasn't really sure about. I didn't have any cell phone signal at that point to look anything up, so I just sort of bought these off the seat of my pants. And I also bought this fishing vest. It's in really good shape. It's got 2 hard tackle boxes up here in the front pockets. And it's got these little retractable things. I don't know if you can see that or not. But I paid $5 for this, and I'll probably list that for $15 to $20 plus shipping. I also bought a Ameristep hunting blind. This is the outhouse model. Had it set up, it looked like it was brand new. It didn't look like it had ever even been seen in the woods. I paid $10 for this, and it is complete. I may end up keeping this to hunt with, but if not, I'll sell it for probably $30, $40 plus shipping. So I also bought this lot of 6 books. I paid $5 for all 6 of them. This Daniel Silva one is a signed copy. Not sure if it's worth anything or not, to be honest. But I'd already made up my mind I was going to buy these 5, because we'll lock the Janet Ivanovich books together and then the Nicholas Sparks books together, and we should make profit. I had $1 a piece, so I offered $5 for all 6, so I basically got this one through in for free. So maybe we'll make some money off of that. So this right here came from a sale that wasn't filmed. This was my last sale of the day today. I went there and the lady had a tote full of LuLaRoe clothing. And it's all brand new with the tags. Haven't counted the pieces yet. I'll probably count that and put the total down in the comments below right here. But she had it priced $5 per piece. I offered her $200 for everything, plus the mannequin you see back there, and she accepted it. So I guess I'm getting into the LuLaRoe business, but I think we'll make pretty good money off of this. I also bought this electronic catchphrase game. Paid 50 cents for that, so that should sell pretty good. It does work. And I bought this box of CDs. They had them listed for 25 cents a piece, and I paid $7 for the entire tote. There are some good titles in there. So at the garage sale where I bought the baseball cards, I also bought a bunch of vintage Hallmark ornaments, mostly from the 80s and the 90s. All seem to be in pretty good shape. Some of these are worth really good money, some of them not so much. I'm not really sure which ones are worth a ton of money and which ones aren't. So for $1 a piece, I got all the ones that were in good shape and took the gamble on them. So at the sale that I consider to be the best sale of the day, as far as the quantity of items I got, we racked up pretty good on there. Everything was priced super cheap. I'm gonna make a ton of money off of this sale. First thing I'm gonna show you is this Royce CB. It's a 619 model. It's new old stock. The outside box is obviously in really rough shape, but inside it's all still in the plastic and everything. Got the instructions with it. I started comping this. I'm not sure if you saw it on my phone at this yard sale, but outside the box, just the receiver was selling for about $40 to $50. This was priced at $50, so I was going to pass on it. And then I came up on a sold comp of in the box like this, new old stock, where it sold for $199 plus shipping. So I decided I was going to take a gamble on it at that point. The person running the sale came over and I offered him $40 for it, and he accepted it, so I bought that for $40. I'll probably list this right around $225 plus shipping and see what happens, and I'll drop the prices I need to. I also bought all these Jakks Pacific dolls. Got several different ones. Got that one. So 3 different Demita ones. Actually 4 different Demita ones. These 2 are identical. And then one that says Catalina. This one's box is in pretty rough shape, but 50 cents a piece all in. I'll take that all day long. And then I also bought 2 George W. Bush dolls. This one is a talking doll. I paid 50 cents for that. And this one right here is the President Bush Top Gun model. It's got him in his flight suit there. Paid 50 cents for that as well. I also bought this creepy doll here. I don't know if you can see it, but its eyeballs open and close. Pretty sure this thing's haunted. But for $5, I went ahead and took a chance on it. It does have the certificate with it. It's a Wernicke, and says it was number 228 of 1,000, and looks like the original price on that was $290. Sure, I won't get anywhere near $290 for it now, but hopefully I'll make a little bit of profit. I'm gonna have to hide this from my kid though. My middle son Tanner, he's terrified of dolls, and this will give him nightmares, so I have to keep that hid from him. If you're watching this, Tanner, I'm sorry, but you're not gonna know where it's at. I also bought this plastic container here. It's full of windowsill type stuff and some vacuum bags, it looks like. Paid 50 cents for the entire tote. Probably sell the window things separate. I may end up selling the vacuum bags too, but at 50 cents I'll definitely make money on that. I bought this Space Saver GE Space Saver radio. Got it mounted underneath the cabinet. Paid 25 cents for that. Haven't tested it to make sure it works yet, but for 25 cents, I mean, I'm not gonna leave it there. I bought this Beams 10-pin alcohol bottle. I paid $1 for this one, I believe it was, but I comped it while I was in that trailer where they had this stuff. It looks like these have sold for about $20 to $25 plus shipping, so figured I'd risk $1, clean it up and make it look nice, and we'll list it and see what we can get. And I bought this old Pepsi bottle. It's got 8 and 52 on there, so I'm guessing it was made in 1952. Not really sure the worth of this, but for $0.25 I took a chance. It doesn't have any chips or anything on there, so it's $0.25. And I also bought an Air Force PT uniform jacket. There, it's a size medium regular. I think I paid quarter or 50 cents for this. I'm really not sure, to be honest, but I'll probably sell that for $7 or $8. And this is something I wasn't really sure about. That's a vintage fishing pole with a reel. Let's see what the reel says. The reel says Direct Drive by Shakespeare, model FC. Don't really know anything about it or the worth of it. Paid $2 for the rod and reel. Figured worst case I'll reuse the rod on one of my modern reels. Put a Zebco in there or something. But we'll clean that reel up. Hopefully we'll make some money off of it. Then at the sale where I got the CDs at, they had this Buzz Aldrin signed NASA photo sitting on the table. Had $3 on that. It's not an actual autograph, it is a reprint, but for $3 I thought it was pretty cool. Probably hang that up in my garage back there. Then at that same sale I also bought this Trivia Pursuit game. It says it's complete. I haven't checked it yet, but I paid $1.50 for it, so I should be able to resell that pretty easy. It is a digital choice version. It looks like you hook it to your computer maybe. And these two boxes right here are one of the first things I saw after I got to the garage sale. And these are when I knew that I'd found a pretty good sale. These boxes have a couple footballs sitting in the top, so I really didn't care about those. But down inside, a bunch of video games. Let's see. We got Tiger Woods PGA Tour 09, Red Dead Redemption, War in the North, Guitar Hero Aerosmith, a couple of Assassin's Creed games, Grand Theft Auto 4. All the discs are in there. I already checked that. This one's actually wireless. And I think this is the one that has to have the dongle, if I'm not mistaken. May be wrong about that, but they were in here. There are two Xbox 360 controllers in the box. All the cords, plus an Xbox 360 console. Console is busted up top, it looks like. Does have the hard drive in there. We'll test it, see if it works. If not, I'll sell it as parts. But for everything you saw there, I paid $5 for both boxes. So I also bought this bag of softball and baseball type stuff. He called his son-in-law up, asked him how much he wanted for it, and he said $30. I told him the best I could do was $15 on it, and they accepted it, so I paid $15 for all this. May have overpaid a little bit, I'm not sure. Has this Easton Havoc, this softball bat in there. Has a few gloves in here, and that's primarily the reason I bought this. And this one right here is in pretty rough shape, so probably won't do anything with that. Got a couple tears in it, so yeah, it's going to be garbage. And then glove-wise, these three right here are the reason I bought it. Got this glove in pretty good shape. The Rawlings. Got this catcher's mitt here. It's in really good shape. It's also Rawlings. And got this little glove here. It does have the name Ben written on it. Maybe the ink will come out, maybe not, but should get a couple bucks out of that as well. So that's about everything we got out garage selling today. I think we had a very successful day today. I think I'm all in on everything that we just went over, about $350 or so, and probably make well into the thousands, especially with all the LuLaRoe selling that off. May take us a while to make our money back, but we'll make really good money off of all this stuff. Hopefully you enjoyed coming along with me today. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Also click the subscribe button and the bell notification so you don't miss any future videos. Thanks for sticking with me.